I am joined by this week's TU Athlete of the Week, Corinne O'Leary from the Taylor Women's Track and Field team, as she helped the Trojans win the 4x800-meter relay at last weekend's indoor Crossroads League Championships. Corinne, it's 4 laps per person. You ran the anchor leg, and you got a little dicey there late. You got passed on lap 3, but then you come all the way around, and you nip the Huntington runner at the line by 1/10 of a second. What was it like to cross the finish line first in such a narrow amount of time?
It was kind of crazy. I honestly was a little nervous when she did pass me. But when all my teammates were screaming for me and just encouraging me and telling me that I could do it, it really convicted me to, speed up and try to pass her with the best of my ability. So.
I'm glad that you mentioned your teammates. One of my favorite images from that last lap as you're chasing her down is your teammate Gio sprinting from one side of the track to the other. Did you see her coming in like a shot
Yeah.
into that second to last turn?
Yeah, I did. And honestly, I remember seeing her and hearing her. And one of the things she said was, Corinne, you're faster than her, go. And that honestly triggered something in my head. And I said, yeah, I can. I'm faster than her. So she really encouraged me that day. And it was amazing because she was part of the relay as well. And just seeing the effort that she put in there. And then also when she might have been very tired, she came up to me and still encouraged me, which was awesome.
I mentioned off the top that you ran the anchor leg. What do you have to do mentally to get ready for your time to shine? Because, like I mentioned, in indoor, it's 4 laps, and there are 3 people ahead of you before you can even step onto the track and run your portion. So, what are you doing when the first, second, and third legs are competing?
I'm just kind of shaking out and preparing my mind and my body before I race. And when my teammates are running around the track, I do my best to encourage them, maybe not too loud to make sure my voice isn't shot by the end of it. But yeah, just thinking, what am I going to do if I get passed, or what am I going to do if I'm hurting and things like that. Because 100% of the time I'm going to feel pain in the race. So I wanted to make sure that I could still power through even if I felt that pain. So when uh, when I think Brooke came around and handed off to me, um, I just powered off and took it one step at a time. So.
Do you take a mental note of where your team is, first, second, third place, when you're getting ready to run your leg, or do you just try to focus on what you can do and run your best leg individually?
Yeah, so I actually do keep track of where my team is at because, well, for one, we have to count each other's laps so that we know when to step up to the line. But at the same time, I want to make sure that my individual race is good too, because it would be affecting our entire team as a whole. So, I do pay attention to the other girls racing and seeing how they're doing, but also trying to keep in my mind of what I need to do to have our team succeed.
Well, it's a busy spring for you, busier than normal because the NAI has moved the cross country national championship race to the spring, coming up in early April. You were an all league performer this year in cross country. So, what is the training like for you, getting ready to still contribute like you have for indoor track and field, but also help the Mad Dogs get ready to go and chase down a national championship coming up here in a few short months?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we've actually been training for the 5K race this whole time, which is a lot harder and different for me, especially being in track season right now. But it has prepared us to run to the best of our ability at cross country nationals. So I'm thankful for the training that we have had and what Coach Q has done to prepare us for that. But yeah, I did my first sprint workout yesterday for the 800 for the national meet coming up. But overall it's been mostly 5K training. And, you know, I was under the impression that I was going to race the 5K like all of indoor season, but it's been a special treat to be able to do the 4x8 as well.
Well, you've done a fantastic job, Corinne. Congrats on the Crossroads League event championship. Best of luck at the indoor national championships, and good luck too when you guys go back outside to wrap up cross country in early April.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That is Corinne O'Leary, this week's TU Athlete of the Week. For more information on women's track and field, just log on to TaylorTrojans.com.